Today's installation is a custom printed graphic for EcoLink based out in San Diego. We're also having the help of One Productive, which did the print job for this installation. So shout out to One Productive for printing everything. So let's go ahead with the install. Currently, we're just working together to try and pull the tension sideways, make sure there's no slack in the middle, stretched all the way across, and we hit this bend on the right side of the video. There is a rounded front end, so I'm just accounting for that. Now you can see that at the bottom here, I ran into a little bit of an issue when it came to the slack in the film. It bunched up. I didn't bring it around tight enough to where the tension's pulled around, so it bunched. So now we're pulling it off here. You can see how strong that tack is on the film. I'm just pulling it up to that line, heating it so I can wrap it and pull it around that rounded front end so that the tension pulls sideways better. We're basically wanting those wrinkles and tension to go horizontally, not vertically. There's just some quick wrap ASMR for you. So I brought that film all the way to the line. I cut it clean. Now we're working on the back. So the back was a little bit tricky because of the high tack and the protrusions. Little cable that came out for the light, the locking mechanism on the left side in the middle of the graphic, and I believe there's also something on the right side as well here. See that little hole that I made so that everything goes on nicely. Doing an installation like this solo is doable, but trying to get the graphic lined up and everything like that is very difficult. And especially doing the installation like this where there are parts on the vehicle that we can't remove because they're all riveted in or they can't be pulled out like that wire. So the installation technique has to be perfect here. Everyone has to communicate well. We have to focus. We have to make sure that the film doesn't start tacking too much. And you can see there's another wire down there coming out. And throughout this entire installation process, me and Jesse at One Productive are communicating back and forth to ensure the alignment is correct, make sure nothing is crooked or the design isn't wonky or warped. This part right here with the raised locking mechanism was the more difficult area to do because it takes more skill and precision to get that done without wrinkles or fingers everywhere. I installed that locking mechanism like I would do a rooftop installation with an antenna. And then now we're just going to go throughout the back, squeegeeing everything before it all tacks down, making sure that air release works great. And here I am just finishing off the cuts for that lock, tucking everything in, making it look clean and professional. Current progress. Awesome, the back looks great. Coming through. So when we pan around here to the front, it was a bit short on the print, so One Productive had to reprint that, and we reinstalled that. Came out phenomenal. It looks great. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was a graphics installation. Cheers.